So the pigeons. I've had there today. I've just moved that peach tree. I wasn't on yesterday because I was at work. Come home today, everything looks alright, but this peach tree's just not taking off in here. And I've just pulled it out and it's still throwing at roots out like it's been in there. But the rootstock's still alive. So hopefully it'll come back. But if not, I'll just plant another tree there, but that'll fill that now. Because it's going that way. I'll just run some wires along to that tree. To that one. I'll fill that gap now. Finish our orchard off. I hope it comes back because I like peaches. I've been scraping the bark there and that's brown. And it's brown there, but I'm hoping if that rootstock's okay. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If not, I'll have to get another one. But I will stick it there anyway. Run all there now, that's dead. Just cut through like 3 layers of that black membrane. Well, luckily I didn't get back yesterday. Well, I got back, but I was knackered when I got home, so I couldn't be bothered coming up. But it was dry all day, and I was like, should I go up? Should I go up? Next minute, whoosh, the heavens opened. So it's all got a good water outside anyway. Yep. Sweet all looks okay. Yeah, it's getting bonny that now, isn't it? I got a good watering in here anyway. That pigeon there. The crap all over that after. Yeah, everything's nice and wet. You give it a proper soaking last night. Don't know whether to take this off or leave it on. Might leave it on in case it's cold tonight. I see all them spuds have come through now. The early ones. When I was counting these the other day, there's 12 cabbage, not 10. I remember there was a full pod where I planted. So I'm just coming on, aren't I? And colour. Yeah. This was looking okay, that. I won't have a brew, think what I'm going to do. See you in a bit. You hear all the different birds now. It's nice and quiet on the road. There's one up on this tree, two chittering away. Like ducks. Oh, there we go. Definitely the ducks. I can see them flying up the back of the trees. There. Better make that brew, innit? I'm just sorting these fruit trees out here. What I did with these about 2 years ago, I cable tied them. I pulled them over that one and pulled that one to that one. That's a plum tree and that's a pear, and I cable tied them together just to make the arch over the gate. And now I've just cut all the cable ties. There's one more I can see in the middle, and it's in its own shape now, obviously. So I'm going to trim it up a bit where all the branches are touching each other and we don't get any disease. See, all the branches are crossing now, so I'm going to cut them little ones off with a cross, tidy it up a bit. Yeah, it's standing up alright on its own now. 3 years that nearly. Yeah, that's the apple, that's the pear. What I did, I bent them over and cable tied them. And now they're in that shape now, so I'll just tidy it up. And that runs straight onto the... Well, that's a pear, that's an apple, that's a plum, yeah. And it runs straight onto the plum tree. All the way along, same height. I'll get that tidied up. That's loads better. No crossing branches now. Keep that disease away. It's nice and free now on its own. See? It's going on like that. I'll take this one out too, because that's not needed. In that corner, hang on. I'll leave it around that corner, yeah, I'll leave it. Yeah. I'll leave that. So look at, see all these long ones now, these won't take an out, you see. So they're just spatting energy out of that tree now, so I'm going to cut them off, the top ones. Then what's coming out, there's only a few. And the one that's going upwards, I'll do that next. You see that one there? It goes all the way up through there. It's pretty thick. Follow it from there. And there's nothing on that. But going across it, there's a load of little ones with blossom on. Can you see? I'm going to cut that out carefully, because that's touching every one of them going up. Can you see? Missed that one when I've been pruning. It's just got a couple of leaves on top. I'll cut it out and show you. That's what you want to take out. See that there? Nothing on it. And that was touching about 6 branches going through from there. All the way through. Stuff like that causes diseases as your branches rub together. You know, I can see another one in the middle there. And that can come out really, because see that one there, there's got nothing on it. It's touching that. It's going to be touching them soon, so I'm going to take that one out as well. Little fork it is. And that's it, all done. Little 10-minute job, but make a difference to them trees. Okay, now, nothing touching. Lovely. That's the orchard sorted anyway. That one's got plenty of fruit on it. That's a pear tree as well. That apple tree over there. Tony's plum tree's got loads on. He's chopping down that this year. half. That plum tree used to be that tall. If you look in the middle, it's all thick branches where I've been cutting it off. But I cut it off a third a year though, one half and then the other half. I've got it down to that, it's about 10 foot tall now. All about the same. Just enough for me to pick the fruit. Yeah. I'll be all around there soon as well. In the back of the wall there. I hope that peach comes back too. There's some plums on this little plum tree. Only a few this year. There's only me and Steve at the back on today. It's a bit early, that. Yeah, that's full of blossom as well. That's a big tree. Oh, they've chopped half of it down last year. Can you see there? I've had a big arm on there, so they chopped that down last year, and they'll chop that off this year, and then they'll have the right then. That's what Tony's going to have to do with that one. Half of it, and then half of it the year after, and get it down to that clumpy bit at the top, like the top of his tiki hut. Everything else is US. So only the birds and the bees get that before you can. Find something else to do. Right, that's them fruit trees done. And I'm doing what Dave says now, so if anybody shouts at me, blame Dave from Dave's allotment. I'm having a cup of tea. A cup of tea, man. Before I decide what I'm doing next, we're going to have another 10 minutes. I'm going to come back this afternoon. I'll have 2.5 hours because I'll need to water up this afternoon, I should imagine. Look at that again. No matter how much you pull this stuff out, it just grows from there. Right, over there. That's lined at the bottom of that with about 3 lots of cardboard. I'll still get that on. Anyway, gives me a brew. See you in a bit. Cherry blossom. Cherry tree, full of blossom, should I say. Yeah, absolutely full this year. Hopefully plenty of cherries to pick. Some cigs are not good for me. I really noticed this flower there over there. They're all little miniature flowers, if you like. Everyone's an individual little flower. Makes the ball up. Claudia. Ballerina. I don't know which are weeds and which are wildflowers here, so I'm going to have to just leave it. Oh, that sunflower's growing. One of them. I think them's the grape hyacinth that we've got at home. If Uncle Joe from Mexico's watching, let us know. Look exactly the same. Let's have a look at that grape. Talking of grapes. Oh yeah, we've got leaves on. Oh, that's good. Yeah, leaves all over there. Oh, they're coming over that side too. That's okay. Yeah, they're coming up through here, so it'll grow from here then, this year. It'll probably grow from here. Yeah, it looks a bit, it will. It'll grow into the old wood, so it should start growing from there. That one from there. That one is from there, see. Yeah. So that'll be down to there in no time. And across there, that's going. Same with them all. They're good. Grapes this year then. My grape avenue's worked. I started that last year. Planted it in the, well, it was always there. It was in the small polytunnel. It used to be in, used first that way, and it was in that corner. So it's still there. I've left it all for it, and I can water down there. And then I grew the main one that way, and that way there was two on. So I've grown one that way with 3 shoots off, one off each hoop, and then the main one goes over that one. Another one goes straight over. So I've got it over all the hoops. Grapes hanging, hopefully. That's the idea anyway. So good. These tomatoes are doing okay. Get me a bit of a drink today. That's a couple suffering, but we got some extra anyway, so not so bad. Doing alright. These, I'm going to take some what do you call them? Cuttings. I'm going to take some cuttings off this when it starts growing, because these 2 leaves here, the first true leaves that come out when it opens up, like them ones. It gets two false leaves like that, and then the true leaves come the second leaves, which are a different shape altogether. Now when they come out, if you're growing a tomato plant up, what you would do is normally snap them out, throw them away, so you get all your growth going up, yeah, to coordinate. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to save 4 of these, so I've got 4 more tomato plants. I'll show you how to do that. It's dead easy. All you do is when they get about that long, you snip them out, dip them in a bit of rooting compound, stick them in a little pot, and they'll take off in a couple of days. And then you'll have a clone of that plant. It'll be exactly the same. So I'll show you them probably next week. They'll be doing them. They'll be, just keeps growing. Then we'll have 4 more sun gold tomato plants, so we can pop up with them, because they're good tomatoes. Then they're a proper good cropper, and they're lovely tomatoes as well. You can handle with anything, salad, make sauces with them, freeze them, eat them on their own. Top tomato, I love them. I've got 4 in already, what I planted from seeds, and they're doing okay. Slowly growing. That one's getting its second leaves on there. Oh, doing okay. Yeah, the dead easy clone. Any tomato plants you can do that with. Just the arms that you snap out, plant them up, off they'll take. Tomato plant you'll have. I've waffled on enough. Go on my brew. Sorry, Dave. There you go. Forgot about that nearly. Rick from Rick's Garden. Subscribe, is a good channel. He was asking about potatoes. Them's on, mate. And what I did, Joe from, you see him on Tony Murphy's channel, Little Farmer's Farm, Wise Old Elf. He gave me some spuds. Oh, it was like 2 years ago, and I just planted them in there. What he'd done, he'd got some and they spritted in his cupboard, and he was planting some in his greenhouse. And he said, here, give me, I don't know why, give me a dozen or something. I just threw them in there, and I forgot all about them. And that was like 2 years ago. This year, 2 Christmases ago, and this year, they've come up. So there is little spuds in there. I've dug about the little tiny new spuds. So they do grow from out of from a shop when they're chitted. And Joe did get some spuds off his, because he grew his in greenhouse. So there you go, nice crop there out of nothing, really. What was being thrown away. So there you go, Rick. They work. Well, Ken's just come off the committee from the top. He runs a shop as well, and he's just been telling me that the fella in the end house over there, where am I? That very end house there, that little window, that faces the brew shed, And he's said that he's a right morning sod anyway, that he's put no parking signs all alongside of his house, and there's no rights really, because you can do, but nobody does anyway. There's always moans about us being too loud in the morning, and I know he's been to the committee and told them he's a key worker, so he should be in and out, but we shouldn't. I mean, I'd drive a wagon, so I think that makes me a key worker, but there you go, by the by's that. And everybody's complained, so now apparently they're shutting the brew shed, which doesn't matter, you can bring a flask up, but a bit petty, isn't it? He doesn't even like gardening, he should stay out of his garden. Well, I won't call it a garden, yard, I'd say. But he's just come up, Ken, to, so they have to ring him up now at home to order compost off him. But he said he's still opening the shop on a Sunday, but in the week. So he's just gone taking 3 bags to a lad's plot. He'll pay him tomorrow. Each way you've got to do that, haven't it? Anyway, I've got this yellowing on my giant pumpkin. I don't know what it is. It's not furry, so it's not mould. There's nothing on the underside, there's no bugs. That's my dirty fingerprints off the soil. That is as well, but I don't know if it's just it's exactly the same. It's still shiny, same as the leaf. There's little hairs on it. It's exactly the same, but it's just that yellow colouring. If anybody knows what that is, wouldn't mind. This one's not taking off so good, but it's going in there. But yeah, don't know what that is. Giant onions coming on here. Need to go and have a brew again. And I'll come back later and water up. See you later. Now what I'm doing with these tomatoes is, this is full of soil and bricks obviously. Compost and bricks, sorry. So I've put 10 litres of water in that. And I've stubbed the pots back in so they can just take the water up as they want there. So that should be better because they're in small pots. You can't keep coming up water in them. So I'll just keep that damp underneath and they can take what they want. It should be alright to worry if I plant in them. So I'll do all the rest of them. Now normally I have my tomatoes in pots along here. But because they're being planted in this year, I feed them from the top and water them from the bottom. So what I'm going to do is make my own little halo here. All I've done is pull that out. I've cut one of these flower pots. Just cut a rim off the top, like 5-6 inch, and then I push that in to the compost. So there's about 3 inch sticking out. And what I'll do, I'll plant my tomato plant in there, and then I can feed into there once a week and water around here once a day, and then the bottom roots will get the water, and these top roots along the stem will get all the food. So I'll just pop that in there now. There you go, a couple of minutes it's in. So now we've got our plant pot in the ground. So now the water roots will be underneath there and the feed roots will be in here. So we can concentrate food in there once a week. I know it's getting water every day, so it should be okay in there. Put the label on here, so we know what it is, sun gold. So that one's off. So what we do with that, we just don't bother feeding that now in the top, just water it at the bottom. And put 4 of them in there. We can pop our tomato plants in there when they get a bit bigger. That's nice and easy, isn't it? Feed top, water bottom. Easy. There's Mr. Guru fixing his tunnel.
Michael?
Little farmer's farm. All these spuds have come through. Jersey Royals. What are they called? International Kidney, sorry.
International Rescue.
No, they're not. Jersey Royals, they are. They've all come through anyway, all these first earlers. These are Red Duke of York. So we've got Red Duke of York with them red labels. Jersey Royals with the yellow. And these are 3 runts what we had. Bought some Scottish potatoes and just planted 3 because they spread it up, so looking alright, that mate. Keep them pesky bugs out.
Keep them cabbage whites at bay.
Yeah. Social distance, see. How far are we here? About 10 foot? 12 foot?
I bet we're about 15 foot.
Yeah. We're not far enough from that committee though, are we?
Right. This is alright though, there's certain ones are
Yeah.
a bit of a pain.
They've all got bad eggs, haven't they? So that's about it, I'm off now. Won't come back later on and water up. At least that's got a bit warm today. It's all them fruit trees trimmed up anyway. All that path there, clean them up in a minute. Yeah, look loads better then. And they're not tied together now, so hopefully should be no disease. We had a bit of disease last year, I think it's because it was all rubbing together and that. The leak okay now. Right. I'll see you tomorrow. That's me, how we're done. See you later.